Hi guys, it's Belle here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited because this speed build is a special speed build. It is in fact a collab I'm doing with Simmerdan. He asked me if I wanted to collab with him and I said yes, of course. Thank you again, Dan, for asking me. I left his Twitter and OriginID on the upper left right corner, sorry, and of course the rest of his social media will be in the description down below. So this is Dan's part of the house. He didn't tell me anything about the house, but I assume it's for a powerful vampire family because the house is very big. There is not a lot of furniture, it's more a minimalistic style, but I really like it because it's impressive and the little furniture that is in the house makes it look really special. So this is the entrance. Before we saw the upper floor with the bedrooms and the bathroom, and there is, yeah, I'm just moving around my camera trying to get the right settings. So this is the dining room with the bar. I really like it, the black and white style, and also the living room. It looks really grand, it looks impressive. So I had no idea in the beginning what to build. So what I did is I just started to recreate what he did. So I thought I would do the same thing what he did in the beginning, and I was hoping that inspiration will hit me, and inspiration hit me because, as you might know, his kind of building is very different from mine because I use a lot of items in my builds and my builds are very colorful, but of course I wanted this house to look intact. For a vampire family it had to look exactly the same. So I will redo parts of the shell because I made a mistake in the proportions. I also didn't put any landscaping around the build because he hasn't done anything with that, and I thought this vampire family probably doesn't care at all about landscaping. They just have their grand big house, their palace, and they want to be left alone. They want to have their privacy. That's also what the columns look like that are built around the house. And yeah, that's what I did. So I was very happy when I knew that I wanted to do, so I could continue then. And when I looked inside Dan's build, I saw that he didn't put any stairs in it, and then I thought, yeah, but of course, I mean vampires, why would they need stairs? They can fly everywhere as bats or with this mist. So of course I didn't put any stairs inside the build. Only the entrance stairs, of course, are there. And I realized he hadn't put a kitchen in it, so that's what I did on the first floor or ground floor, as you call it. I'm never sure. So I will put a kitchen in there. And next to the kitchen, I wanted to have a sort of a greenhouse. I call it greenhouse. It is not a greenhouse, but that was what came to mind. I think in one of Stephen King's short series I've watched, it was about a big house, something with Rose in the title. I really loved the series. It was, I think, about 4 or 5 hours long. I got it on DVD. and there was this creepy greenhouse, and I wanted to do something in a vampire style. They can't access it from a door, but they can look down on the upper floor, and yeah, they can fly around if they want. But it just gives this build a special vibe. On the first floor, I just added a toddler room, bedroom for a little vampire. The problem will be for this little vampire to get upstairs because there are no stairs, but either you, if you want to play with this build, either you put some stairs in, there's enough space, it's not a problem, or the vampires have to, I'm not sure if they can, when they move as a bat with the toddler on their arms, if they can fly with the toddler. I don't think so, but you can test that out. So this is the kitchen. I used the exact same floor as there's in the hallway because I didn't want this build to have two halves that are not connected, so I tried to build some parts exactly like Dan did, and others I tried to give them my own style. And I really hope that this build comes across as one build, as we wanted to have it. Here I'm just putting some wood in the middle. It looks a bit like there would be a fireplace also. It was difficult for me to not put any sort of decoration inside. I have, I think, one painting. I'm not even sure if there is one painting, maybe not. There were also 7 items missing that were custom content. I'm not sure if there were painting or some decorative objects, but it doesn't matter. I mean, if you like to download this build and if you want to play in it like it is, you can, of course. That would be great because it really is the style of the house. Or you can add your own decoration, so you can refurnish it or redecorate it. And please, if you do, send Dan and me some screenshots of it. So this build will also be on the gallery. I downloaded Dan's build because of course he built the first part. So when I upload it, it will have his name on it, but it was for this renovation because I would never re-upload someone else's build if it was not for a collab or a renovation. I specifically discussed it with this person. Yes, so I think here I'm beginning to do this special kind of greenhouse. I also used the windows he used all around the build. I like these windows. I'm not really sure if they are base game or if they came with a pack. What I'm doing here is I'm putting in a pool with this pool tool, which I really like. But first I gave the floor the sort of a, how do you call that? I wanted to have this floor to have like an earthy feeling, like it's made of earth, and that it doesn't look clean at all because I wanted it to look creepy. So I also made the walls brown and the walls inside the room. Of course, the water was in a very muddy color. Then I added some of the mirrors we got with the vintage Glamour Stuff pack. I love these mirrors and I use them a lot. You saw the tree I was using. This is the tree we got with the new Vampire game pack. I love this tree. And that's when I decided that I wanted to make this greenhouse a 2-story high, so I could put this tree in it. And I like to look down from below, from the first floor. I like to look down. so I had to do it this way. So here I had problems because I realized suddenly that my build didn't have the right proportions. So that's when I was fixing it, but first I had a special idea of fixing it. I did it wrong, so I just had to correct this. So I wanted to tell you also to please check out Dan's channel, because he has a really great channel. He's doing all sorts of great let's plays with city living. He has a sort of a true vampire let's play that he just started. He also has other videos. He's doing speed builds and collabs, and yeah, you just should check him out and follow him on Twitter, subscribe to his YouTube channel. Yeah, so here I'm just adding the railing. I think it's called railing, or the sort of fencing outside. Here I have to fix something for the kitchen because the room were one tile wider. Yeah, so I built this yesterday evening because it's Saturday morning while I'm doing the voiceover, and yesterday I came home and I was hoping that my computer won't have a blue screen again. I had problems. My boyfriend and I think it was due to my really big hard disk, my new one, because I told my boyfriend I need to have more space to record, because my hard disk I had when I recorded a speed build, I might have 1 hour, 2 hours of material, and it was almost full. So it was really stressing me a bit because I only could make one video at a time, and sometimes you are in a sort of a builder zone and you would like to record more, or yeah, so as you know, the raw film material takes up the most space. So when I told him that I wanted to have more space, and I'm not really good at technical stuff, I have no idea, I thought maybe to have a 2 terabyte hard disk to add to my existing ones, but he said why not get a 8 terabyte, and it will cost several hundred of euros, and I said okay. The problem is that normally you would not really use such a big storage just to record. So I think, or he thinks, because I have no idea, that this was the problem, that it was not compatible, so he had to update BIOS and CPU. So it worked yesterday. I was able to record, I was able to watch YouTube videos while I was editing. So until now it works fine. I hope it stays that way, because my boyfriend is abroad for work. He will come home tomorrow evening. So yeah, if I have a blue screen again, I won't touch my computer, but it looks nice, it looks fine, and I will be able to finish this speed build. This is the toddler room. I wanted to do it red and black because most of the rooms are either white, black and white, red. So I wanted to keep it this way. There is no potty in this build because I didn't want, of course I didn't want to change anything in Dan's half, but you just will have to add this, and of course some toys, because I only added beer cola. Of course I added beer cola. And this creepy gargoyle over the bed. Yeah, so I haven't watched Dan's speed build yet because he just moved and he hasn't set up everything. So I will watch his speed build when it's up. But I wanted to record mine because it's the weekend and I normally don't really have time to record a lot during the week. I have guests this evening, so in a few I will have to clean the apartment. It looks really messy. So I wanted to do it now and I have it finished. So you might hear a very different story from Dan about the house. Normally I would have preferred, of course, to watch his speed build first, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's a collab. I showed him some screenshots and he liked them, and I hope he likes the finished build. So I think I've almost finished to the toddler room. I tried to use the same lamps on the ground floor and on the first floor like Dan did to make it look similar. Here I'm adding a lot of these creepy plants and thorns we got with the Vampire game pack. I'm loving it. I think it looks absolutely fabulous and it gives such a creepy vibe to this room. Yeah, that was really fun to do. I think it took me maybe, I think, 2 hours to do this part, because at first when I didn't know what I wanted to do, I thought, oh my, can I do this? And then suddenly I couldn't stop, so I recorded this almost in one go. I'm putting some candles inside that there's a little bit of light, but I'm changing the lights in this room to red. And what am I doing here? Yeah, these are already the screenshots, so here is Dan's information again, and then you will see my origin ID. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you like this build. It will be on the gallery as soon as this speed build is up, and yeah, I'm looking forward to do some more collabs. I have one collab planned. I'm very excited about it. I will let you know more about this on Twitter. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to Dan's channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow us both on Twitter, and I hope you are having a wonderful weekend or week or a great time. Bye, have a great time, bye bye.